Hey guys, DominantDuels here, and today I'm going to be discussing a fairly new deck, Cosmos. Seemingly a cross between the Wizard of Oz and Star Wars, they can really pack quite the punch. In this video, we're going to take a look at each and every card the deck has in its arsenal. It's only 5 cards, but Burning Abyss started off exactly the same way last summer and turned out phenomenally. Alright, first we're going to start off with Cosmo Farm Girl. Cosmo Farm Girl is an ultra rare in Clash of Rebellions, currently sitting at around $40. Its effect states, during either player's turn, you can banish this card and special summon one level 4 or higher Cosmo monster from your hand. You can only use this effect of Cosmo Farm Girl once per turn. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can pay 500 life points, add 1 Cosmo card from your deck to your hand. At first glance, this effect to banish may seem lackluster because there's no way to get it back, and you'd eventually burn out of your Cosmo monsters if they all get banished. However, there are ways to get banished cards back in this archetype, making this effect all the more useful. During the battle phase, you can go into Goodwitch, then use Goodwitch's effect to go into either a forerunner or a sliprider, preferably a forerunner. Since the effect is during either player's turn, you can attempt to disrupt your opponent's plays by switching into a forerunner and not being able to be targeted, or by going into sliprider and destroying a crucial spell or trap card to their play. The searching effect makes this card twice as useful because you can grab whatever you may need after attacking, allowing for even more combos to go off. Keep in mind it says card, not monster, not spell or trap card, just card. So now that we've taken a look at the first Oz card of the deck, let's see what the other one has to offer, Cosmo Goodwitch. Cosmo Goodwitch is a super rare in Clash of Rebellions, currently priced around $9. Its effect states, during either player's turn, you can banish this card, special summon one level 5 or higher Cosmo monster from your hand. You can only use this effect of Cosmo Goodwitch once per turn. Once per turn, you can pay 500 life points, then target one face-up monster your opponent controls, change it to face-down defense position. Alright, its first effect is almost identical to Farm Girl's. The only difference is that it has to be level 5 or higher Cosmo monster, not level 4 or higher, so that you can't just be going into another Goodwitch again and again. You can only get your banished Cosmo monster back with a card we'll talk about later, so it's a really good effect. It might seem like it's kind of bad, just like Farm Girl, but you can get them back, so it's pretty good. You can also attempt to disrupt your opponent's plays just like you can with Farm Girl. The second effect is where these two cards start to differ. Goodwitch has a built-in Book of Moon effect, and it's able to flip your opponent's monsters into face-down defense position, just like the spell card. It's very useful because it allows you to attack over monsters that at the time had too much attack for you to compete with. Its 1800 attack is also pretty nice. Alright, those are the two Oz monsters of the Cosmo archetype. I think it's time to take a look at the Star Wars themed cards of the deck. Cosmo Forerunner is a rare in Clash of Rebellions, currently priced at who the hell cares, it's a rare bound to be cheap. Its effect states, cannot be targeted by opponent's card effects. During your standby phase, gain 1000 life points. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon one level 6 or lower Cosmo monster from your deck. Its first effect is pretty useful, because your opponent can't use cards like Book of Moon on it, although I will note that Ritual Beasties does not target, so that's one way around it. There are also lots of cards like Regeki and Darkhole that won't target either, so the effect is not as great as something like Ritual Beast Ulti Petalfin, which can't be destroyed by card effects, as opposed to Forerunner not being able to be targeted by card effects. Its second effect is pretty nifty, as it almost completely nullifies the life points paying of stuff like Farm Girl, and another good card you'll see later. However, this 2800 beater's third effect really makes the card good. When it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can banish it to special summon another Cosmo monster from your deck, except for another Forerunner because it's level 7, and its effect says level 6 or lower. This really allows you to plus because of the last card I'll be showing you in this video. It also doesn't miss timing like Yang Zing's do because its card text says if, not when. So that's what Cosmo Forerunner does, and I think we'll just be taking a look at the next Star Wars themed card the archetype has. Alright, so Cosmo Sliprider is a rare in Clash of Rebellion, currently priced at dirt cheap. Its effect states, if this card is normal or special summon, you can target one spell or trap card on the field and destroy it. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon one level 4 or lower Cosmo monster from your deck. Whoever designed this card may be pregnant because they sure skipped the period. In this actual card text, the period at the end is missing. Anyway, Sliprider can pop something in the back row when it's summoned, making it incredibly useful when you're faced with cards like Dimensional Fissure, which can disrupt your plays with Forerunner and Sliprider because they're not sent to the graveyard when they're destroyed. Your second effect is almost identical to Forerunners, the only difference being that it has to be level 4 or lower so that it can't be another Sliprider. It allows the deck to keep floating and have more targets for the next card we'll be taking a look at, their very own field spell, Cosmo Town. Cosmo Town is a rare in Clash of Rebellions, currently priced at... Do you really think it'll be that expensive? It's a rare for God's sake. Its effect states, once per turn, you can target one of your banished Cosmo monsters, return it to the hand, and if you do, lose life points equal to its original level times 100. Once per turn, you can reveal any number of Cosmo monsters in your hand and shuffle them into the deck, then draw cards equal to the number of cards you shuffled into the deck. If this card in the field zone is destroyed by a card effect, you can add a Cosmo monster or a Cosmo card from your deck to your hand. This card may seem like it has more effects than a Harry Potter book has pages, so let me explain them all to you. Firstly, you can now recycle your banished Cosmo monsters by adding them to your hand at the cost of a few hundred life points, which Cosmo Forerunner easily makes up for. Then, you can fix your cloggy hands with its built-in magical mallet effect. Have an extra sliprider? Just shuffle it into the deck and get another card that'll probably help you out a lot more, all for free. That's basically what that effect reads to me. Then, its last effect reminds me of Gear Town. It's another searching effect in the archetype. Seriously, this deck is starting to remind me of Necros. When it's destroyed, you can add a Cosmo card from your deck to your hand. Not monster, not spell or trap, card. Awesome. So your opponent basically has to choose between you getting a free plus during that turn, or getting a free plus that turn and you losing an MST? Ag, why is it such a hard decision? Probably because you'll lose either way. This card is just so good in the deck, and it's probably what's going to make the deck as good as I think it's going to be. Anyway, that was my discussion and review of the Cosmo archetype so far. It was actually really fun to do, so I may make this a series when different archetypes come out. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. DominantDuels, signing out.